part 6. Let's go. Website building time. If you stuck around for this long, I commend you. You're on your way to success. And you're in for a treat because I'm going to build the funnel that I have for the agency and Uplift. And then I'm going to share it with you so you can use it for your own agency. And so currently it looks like this. I think I've showed this before. We have some pictures that are AI generated here. Got the funnel coming down. Got some bullets. At each stage, we have this learn more button, which navigates them to the checkout. So basically the idea is as they're getting convinced, we have the option for them to escape and go ahead and make the purchase. And we keep trying, we keep trying, we keep trying. Now what studies have shown is the more you ask, eventually somebody will give in. If you ask them 10 times, maybe they won't. But if you ask them 10,000 times, one of those may be a yes. And so the goal is to keep asking in order for them to say yes. And so here are our packages. Remember, we can always edit these. I'm not going to necessarily edit them in here, but you would just click in here and you could just type in whatever you want or change the price to 10 and so on. So that's pretty simple. But what I want to do is give this a serious uplift and then share it with you so you can just implement it right away. The learning will happen, all the different buttons, the shades, how you can move things around. You can grab these little arrows and move them around. And I'm sure you've probably used a website builder of some sort before. And if you haven't, it's really simple. You just type something. If you make a mistake, that's fine. What we have is this backup option, which is called the versions. And this is a restoral point to any point your website was working. Let's say you were making a bunch of changes and one bad decision led to another bad decision. And then now your website is completely unrecognizable. It happens. I've been there. You can just go over here, hit this time versions looking thing and just say unsave changes. If you leave before, that's perfect. That's what we want to do. We don't want to save anything. And then it's basically back to where it was. But let's say you want to go back to a specific day. You're like, hey, it was totally working here. The last time it said live, that's when your website was fully functional. You click on that, or that's the last time your website was published, meaning it was publicly available. And so now we're back to normal, right? Now I can mess with this again. And I like it. So I'm going to say restore version and then back to normal. So here's my idea. Instead of these images over here, what I want to do is showcase a running video of a website that we have. And so we're going to do one for each one of these in a different website that we have. And then at the bottom, we won't necessarily go straight to this. We'll have all of our automation features that we can showcase, maybe with robots or AI agents or something to that effect. That's my idea at least. So up here, what I'm going to do is click on this. And I've already recorded videos on some of the best websites, I would say, that I've made. This is where folks can come build agents for themselves. It's very clean, neat, it's got an embedded video and so on. I have another one called Sarasota Pro, which is essentially a directory, but it's like an Uber for service. So any person online can come over here, put in a request for any one of these services, and the system will text them immediately. The Chimney Sweep, for example, and then Chimney Sweep will respond. And then I also have one for English as a second language books. So for folks that want to search for classical books, but then get them in ESL format, we have those options as well, and then they can buy it. What happens is the real book shows up, but then AI converts the whole thing into ESL before you can buy it and read it right on the platform. And then also first class pet delivery. Those that are fanciers know this is a very challenging situation. And so I built a marketplace for them where it shows both pet nannies and fanciers how everything works and click through. And you can imagine this could be for training purposes. Somebody wants to do computer-based training for their company, all sorts of cool little websites. So when you look at like a typical local business website that you can build in HighLevel, it's going to take a lot more to do it in HighLevel, but you can certainly achieve the same effects with HTML and CSS as well. And for most businesses, this is adequate. This is more than enough. They have a blog, they have the call now function, they have calendars. And so we're going to showcase that as well. Okay, so what do? We click on this. Over here to the top left, we have this option called Add Elements. And in here, there's a video element. You do a quick look for about 2 seconds. Oh, here we go. We found it. Video. Let's throw it in here. And then let's get rid of the image. So we're going to hit the delete button on the top right here. And now there's a place to show video. And so now if we upload an MP4 video file, it'll start playing here. And I've already recorded my screen going through those websites that I was showing you. So on the right, we have a couple of options on where to get the video from. You can embed a video straight from YouTube. So you'll just throw in the YouTube link. Vimos are available as well. A bunch of other custom options, HTML5. And what I'm going to do is hosted video. So if I do hosted video, that is a video that's on HighLevel. So basically you upload the video here and then you can select it. So I have this video, for example. I'm going to upload the new one that I just shot. And let me just grab it. It's uploading and now it's here. So we're going to do this one first, which is the electrician. Double click that. And now that video is here. When we go into preview mode, we'll see it running, but you have these options over here on the side. You can select a thumbnail, which will just do a placeholder. But because we started the video right on the home screen, I'm okay with the way it's running right now. And then we can also loop it. Looping means it'll just run continuously over and over again. So it'll never stop and look like it's static. We can allow the user to play pause. We have speed control. They can make it speed up, or if they like an area, they can maybe slow it down and watch a slow motion of it. Lots of different options here. And then one thing really cool is you can generate leads straight from the video, meaning that if you turn this on, you can now get a form that'll essentially be a pop-up. And so if you like the video, if you have a captive audience, form will pop up and say, hey, if you want to continue watching the video, enter your information, and then you can get their contact information. Lots of cool little features here. I like it. I'm not going to do the form from the video just yet, but we have this. So let's see how that looks. Let's hit save, and then let's hit preview. So here we go. Now we landed on the page. I did not hit the play button. It just started playing. So let's see if it goes. There you go. And it's basically going all the way through the video. So I shot it at a slow drag all the way down and then all the way back up. And it gives the visitor an idea of the level of quality that you can provide. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go back and do all the other ones. So click add element, video, and then delete the image up top. There's a video, click on it, go over here, hosted video, select video, upload our next video. This one's going to be our agent grade. And then I'm just going to assume it works. So we're going to move on to the next one, and then we'll test them all at the same time. I know that's a scary thought, but because the first one worked, I'm assuming the second one's going to work just fine. And so you don't have to watch me do every single one. Let's just go ahead and speed this up. Okay, so they're all embedded here and playing. Okay, interesting. So now what I want to do is, I don't know how these two showed up over here, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those two. Let's go back here. Yeah, I guess I have to hit it 2 or 3 times, but deleting it is easy enough. Hit save. And so now I have a video on every level, and hopefully they're pretty impressed by those. And now let's focus on the verbiage next to it as well, because I think it's getting a little too texty would be the right word. Nobody has time to read all that stuff. They just want to be impressed with flashy message after flashy message, basically. So what I'm going to do is take these over to, let's go to perplexity. And then let's say we want rework the bullet to be shorter, but much more punchier. And then it brings it back just fine. I like them. They're shorter and right to the point. So let's take it slow here and enter a couple of times, and then Control V. And then what we need to do is make sure they all match up to the bullet. So I'm going to hold Shift and hit Enter. Go next to where you need to go, hit Shift. Oh, that one didn't come with me. Okay, let's take it back to like Word style, and then hit Enter, and I'll come back, hit Shift. Yeah, it doesn't stick with me. Okay, let's go above it, 1 row, and then hit Shift. There we go. Okay, so you got to stay above it. Shift Enter, to be clear. Shift Enter. There we go. Now we got bullets, and I realized the video is moving at the same time, but once we start hitting delete on these, video will come back. Okay, so a little bit punchier, and let's get rid of the M dash because that just screams AI. Not that we're not using AI or we want to hide it by any means. It's just a little bit tacky, because I don't know anybody that uses M dashes. Okay, now let's do the same thing to the other ones. And there you go. So now we have a little bit less text, a little bit more punchier, I think. We have our videos that are playing, showing our latest work. And now I thought at the bottom, before we get to the sale part, we have something very specific to the AI, like images. And I have some images built. And let's see if we can come up with a carousel maybe of some kind. Image. Let's look for some images. Image slider. Yeah, this might work. So we could have basically an image going across every few seconds. And so the way we would do this is go over here, click on the image, and then go down here, click on the plus sign. Here's our media storage. I had some images built with, so let me see if I can just upload all of them. Yep, sure can. All of them are here, and we do insert media down here. So select the agent, then come down here, insert media, and this is the first one. It's a bit too spread out. So let's see if we can change. We have height and width. So if we lower the height to, the height is fine. We need to lower the width maybe. Or no, let's increase the height. That's probably what we need. Let's go 600, hit enter. Gets a little better. Okay, let's go 700, enter. Almost. I think I'd like to see the top of his head, assuming it's gender. 800 is the winner. Actually, 900 is the winner. Yeah, that's pretty good. While we're going, why not 1100? There we go. Perfect. Top to bottom, nice image. And then we can click over here for mobile view. Let's see how it looks on mobile. Let's go down. Okay. You get the gist of it right in the middle. Oh, wait, what if I hit mobile, then come down, click on the image, and then toggle this? Okay, nothing really changed. Okay, I do want these to be on a loop. So I'm going to say every 2 seconds. Oh, there's a minimum. Minimum's 3? Yeah, minimum's 3. Infinite loop, and then pause on hover. So when they hover over it, it'll pause. Okay, let's just continue for now. Let's add all the other ones. So I have 4 more to go. I'm just going to click on it, go over here, plus sign, and then do the rest of them. So let's speed it up. Okay, and now they're all in here. So we should be able to preview this, hit save, and preview. We got our videos. shorter punchy bullets down here, and then they rotate. Great. Outbound sales calls. This is one of the newest features for HighLevel, actually. It can actually make phone calls outbound, which is fantastic. All agents. And then the last thing is these, what are called SVGs. Can't remember what they stand for, but they're just little images. So we can swap those out as well for something that matches our theme. So let's click on that. I have these futuristic rockets made. Let's see how those show up. It doesn't show up. Why? Because it's looking for, oh, I see. Let's see if we can get an SVG of that same rocket. Okay, I had AI make some SVG for us. I'm gonna put that in here and hit save. And it looks like this. Okay, let's see if we can move it to the middle. Yep, we can. Okay, we just went up to styles and then hit the middle button. So that does match the theme a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple more. Let's go over to general. I clicked on the rocket, then general. Then let's go into editor. And I want the raw editor. Let's do this new one. Hit save. Okay, yeah, that one looks a little better because I asked it to make it with a white background. Let's move that to the middle as well. Okay, we're doing our last one. Click on it, open SVG editor, Control A, delete, Control V, save. Looks nice. Styles, center. Click on this last one, go to general, open SVG editor, raw, Control A, delete, grab our new code, Control C for copy, bring it over here, Control V for paste, and save. There we go. This one looks like the tallest. So you got basic, smart, and optimal, and they just lined up. Love it when it comes together like that. Okay, I'm really happy with the FAQs. I think everything else is good. And so now let's hit save. And what we're gonna do is go ahead and hit publish as well. And then let's go and see what this looks like. Okay, so our visitors would land here. Immediately the video starts playing, which is not. We're scrolling down. The next video starts playing. I like the bullets. They're a little bit shorter, easier on the eyes to start reading. Okay, then we have AI agents saying outbound sales calls. If I want, I should be able to click on these and go through them. And then we got rockets. We have our packages. They have frequently asked questions right here. So what if I'm not satisfied? Your success is guaranteed with an offer of 100% money back guarantee. And if you can't live up to these, right, just change them. I feel like you should be able to deliver really high quality where your customer is going to be happy. And then of course they can always text us, chat with us, email us, or just email us directly. Beautiful. Okay, I think that's good for a website build. You'll get this in the snapshot. So come join me on the Skool community and it's yours. If you want to try your hand at doing this yourself instead of just watching, you can use my HighLevel affiliate link in the description below. If you use that, you get an extended 30-day HighLevel trial, hundreds of pre-built AI agents, access to my Skool community, 40+ business and marketing courses that I've built. You'll have all of my website template that you've seen me create. I'll even hop on a live Zoom call with you twice a week to help guide you and build your business with you. You'll have a direct line to me and also a chance to join my agency and run some of these businesses that I have, as well as take on my client. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.